thegreen.com.
Welcome back to the Shitterverse, everyone. So we thought we'd do a bit of a catch-up episode as there's been a lot going on, and we definitely wanted to take a look at the newsletter, which you might have got last week, and then there's some other spicy stuff. You know, we've got the tornado situation, which is causing quite a stir, and a few other things as well. But as always, I'm here with Andreas, the CEO of Shitcoin.com, and Nick as well from our team. Hey guys.
How you doing?
Good. So Nick, do you want to pull up the last roundup? Let's have a look.
The last roundup. Okay. Wait. So let's start with that. So wait a minute. I should put it in here.
And also, remember, guys, you can now read the whole newsletter. Oh, page not found. You can read the whole newsletter on Twitter as well, which is pretty cool. Here we go. Newsletter 202. Okay, bullish hacks. All right. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, there was a lot of stuff last week, right? Which I guess has kind of led to some events this week as well already. But we had this Solana private key situation.
That was the whole thing.
Yeah.
It was a bit of a mystery. Like, nobody knew what was hacked. Some people even reported having their MetaMasks drained.
Yeah.
Not only Solana.
But MetaMask, but nothing to do with Solana, right? So it was something related to a phishing attack, maybe?
No, so this is what we figured out, that it was all the fault of one wallet called
Slope.
That wallet had been sending your seed words and your private keys to a central server. And because of that, I gave it a wallet rating of 0 out of 10. Unencrypted backups sent across the wire. No bueno.
There was actually I thought it was quite funny. I made a slippery slope joke in the newsletter last week, yes, which was quite good. Somewhere in there.
I saw it. So some people had their other Solana wallets drained as well, because they had been using the same seed as they made in Slope, and some people had taken the seed phrase from Slope or from MetaMask and reused it. So some people actually got wrecked on multiple L1s.
Yeah.
I think 7,500 wallets, maybe, something like that.
That was one of the weirder ones, though, because it was like, when it was happening, no one had any idea what was going on, right?
No one.
And it was literally like they did a survey. Solana Status did a survey to piece together what was going on.
Did they turn off Solana this time? I think they did.
I think they did, yeah.
So that's something funny, in fact, because they're having like a problem behind the other problem and another problem and another problem, but they're still alive. so
yeah, and
they're not dying. They're still working. And
it is tough though when the blockchain is always down, and when it's up they turn it off. So I don't know the decentralization scoring. I don't know how it works, but I'm sure, I don't know if we'll come to it in the newsletter, but I think they're also wrecked because people are jumping ship to Aptos and Sui now.
Yeah.
And there's rumors that Sam doesn't even love Solana anymore. He's given up.
Yeah, I guess it'll be very interesting. You'll be able to tell by how it's placed on FTX. Because you know right now I'm pretty sure it has Sol right at the top. Maybe you'll get a new placeholder up there.
Yeah.
Who knows? But they spent so much money on all these things, right? But
that would be pretty dangerous for Solana to lose interest from some.
Yeah.
Because one of the main investors.
So you think every time it's down, he just calls them? He's like, what are the names of these guys again? I keep forgetting.
Is it Anatoly?
Yeah, and one is like, Anatoly, what the fuck is going on with Solana? Did you turn it off again? What? It's congested? But I told you.
It's probably I don't know. I wonder how they talk about it internally. It would be very interesting to know
they must be extremely disappointed that it's always down.
Yeah.
I would be.
So here your star joke.
Oh yeah,
Blake,
my slippery slope. Yeah, here we go.
one of the postmortems are coming out now, and things were looking very slippery over at Slope. And here we have
Good
the
job.
case. Yeah, nice one. So
What else
I
have we
think
got in here? Oh, the
the
Nomad, the
Nomad,
Nomad hack.
the Nomad bridge. Yeah, that was so big.
That was so long ago, I forgot about that.
That was literally last week, and it happened just before the slope thing.
Yeah.
And it's so crazy that, you know, what was it? Yeah, $152 million, and you can forget about it within a week.
Yeah, I forgot
Wow.
about it. What does it happen? How did they? Oh yeah. They. I remember this one. The Nomad bridge is a decentralized bridge, which means it's a smart contract on Ethereum, and they were doing an upgrade to the code, and they'd hired a security company to audit it, and the security company had mentioned a thing that could be a problem. Nomad said it would not be, so they ignored it. And then I think also Nomad had changed the code between the audit and publishing it. And in the guidelines of the auditing company, it says like, what you send us, the code you send us must be the final one. Please do not change your code after the review. And they were like, test in production. So
The best part about this whole thing was, though, that people learn about this, and it turned to kind of a free for all, didn't it? And there were literally I don't know how many people were getting in on it, but it was quite a lot. Say like in the hundreds, people jumping in and taking money. so it turns into this weird situation where it's like, you know, what do you do?
Yeah.
And I saw they put out a tweet actually saying that if you returned it, they'd consider you white hat and you keep 10%. Which
why did I not take any? I don't but, and I heard like what I heard is all you had to do is take their transaction the attacker was doing and just replace the text where it says his address with yours, and you would also hack the bridge.
Yeah, it's so crazy. But what this is interesting because now it sets another precedent where if this happens again,
everyone should jump in.
And just keep 10%, and you get off scot-free. You don't even have to worry about it.
And what's even more funny is that it said like some MEV bots also made money because the MEV bot doesn't know there's an attack going. It just automatically does this text replace with its own address to the attacker. So the attacker was being front run by MEV bots.
God.
So this video was a clear video of how it happened.
This is good.
Everyone's seeing everything.
Free for all looting.
Okay, so I think we lost it. Oh, here we were. So more from the Nomad. It was crazy to have like one wallet drained from Solana and a bridge hack in 1 week. It looks like coordinated
bullish.
things. Like yeah, it's like they happen in the same week. Pretty bullish, yeah.
It's good because it means that people are still interested in crypto. You know, this is good news for Bitcoin.
Oh, we had Niagara Falls residents pissed off about Bitcoin mining noise, which is quite funny.
Should I play this one?
I think we can skip that one. It's just some old guy talking about how he's annoyed at the
sound.
Yeah. Let's see what else we got. Then we come to the ETH merge stuff and ETH related things. I guess this first tweet was one of your the influencer overlords who was virtue signaling and saying that they were short when in fact they weren't, which always be careful with anyone giving you trading tips on Twitter. Probably not what they're actually doing. But then we had this
this one, sorry, but this guy Daniel, this is every one of these traders on Twitter. All the trading influencers are the same. He basically writes, you should short Ethereum for 1,200 over the next 2 months. That's the only way to read this tweet. And he has a fucking thread outlining why you should be shorting.
It's got
for 1,200.
Almost 3,000 likes on it.
Yeah. And then there's a follow-up a few days, like a week ago or something, I guess.
Yeah.
Somebody calling him out, and it's like, oh no, we never did that, because that was like that was an IQ test on you. No, that was a thought experiment. That was hypothetical. That was just no. Every fucking time, never listen to these clowns, including all of them. Even
It's always
did
the
you see
same.
that guy? What his name is, like Wolf of All Streets or something?
Oh, yeah,
He's never correct.
But-
it's always wrong.
He just kept getting called out by what's his name, Zach XBT as well.
Yeah.
Just that Wolf of All Streets. Wolf of All Streets.
Streets.
Yeah, he keeps saying that he didn't sell his pre-sales, but he did tweet about it and tell people that he got in on this token.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Can leave that up to.
Nah,
to your
these guys
judgment,
these guys are just like talking shit.
Yeah.
But then we have
So
this
this is a
the
thing,
ETH
yeah.
merge stuff. And there was the really good article from BitMEX talking about some strategies and ways you could play the merge.
3 chains.
Yeah.
So let's see if we can all agree what the 3 Ethereum chains are. One is the chain we have today,
Yeah.
which you call Ethereum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then one fork, one hard fork will be Ethereum with staking. So that's the merge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then another one, we're guessing, will be a fork where they remove the difficulty bomb, which is also will be proof of work. So
How do you even name those?
it's fine. Justin Sun already did it for us. They're called ETH, ETHS, and ETHW.
Oh, okay.
Don't
I
worry
missed
about-
that.
Don't worry about it.
So I saw some exchanges listed them already.
Poloniex, yeah, that's Justin's exchange.
Yeah. Mexi and something like that. Those exchanges.
And
No,
BitMEX did them as
all the
did them.
Ethereum haters will list, and that includes Justin Sun because he has Tron, which is already proof of stake, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
And it will be BitMEX because Arthur has never been much of an Ethereum fan. He has lately.
Yeah, he's
has.
talking about 10K Ethereum.
Yeah, but he used to hate on it. I don't, because I think people like Arthur will say that they're just, they're just being helpful and finding a price in the market and seeing where things are at. Like also Kevin from Galois has been writing. But I think the real Ethereum F-heads will just be like, stop picking on us.
Yeah. What I find really interesting now, though, is it's like starting to come out that these discussions have obviously been ongoing for a while, but it's been only a month and a half before. As soon as there was a definitive date, then they came out, which I guess.
But yeah, because we never thought the merge would happen. So why sit around talking about forks of something that's never going to happen?
Yeah.
Because it's been delayed for years. But I think to me, it feels like Kevin again did a lot of this now, because he started asking so much about Kevin from Galois started asking so much on Twitter, and then people start jumping in with their opinions, and they start writing blog posts, and then Justin Sun looks at it, and then the miners look at it, and suddenly there's that.
And it followed his price, his prediction, which I think was 0.04 initial opening listing.
4%.
Yeah, it was exactly like it's like they were like, oh. Kevin says it's going to be this price, so I guess this is what we price it at.
Yeah.
What it's funny about this is that no one was expecting the merge, like as you were saying, in like for 2 more years, and suddenly the whole testnet thing merge came out, and they say they were going to go mainnet in some short time. So now everything around this started happening so fast, like Ethereum Classic pumping, then Ethereum Classic. People leaving Ethereum Classic, then people talking about Ethereum proof of work, Ethereum staking, and all this shit show around, and what Vitalik is commenting about it, and Chandler Wu and everyone. It's like all happened so fast, and it's so funny.
Yeah.
I think it's super bullish, and the credit goes out to. I mean, maybe Colin Platt or someone, but the theory is basically that if you want to make the value of anything go up in crypto, you need to make more tokens. So Justin Sun has this figured out, right? You don't have one token. What
he
you
has
want is basically the
dozens.
opposite of drive chain. You want as many tokens as possible. So you want. It was a criticism I heard of Polychain. What they're doing wrong is they have all these different chains now, different roll-up chains, many things, but there's only one shitcoin.
Yeah.
They should have had infinite shitcoins. So this is very bullish for Ethereum because now there will be 4 tokens.
But explain to me though why having
More tokens.
Yeah.
Why are there so many different iPhones? Why there's so many different? It's because people like to buy stuff. And if there's only one thing, it's like Ethereum. I already have that. But ETHS, ETHW, ETC now, suddenly people are looking at it. Super bullish. More shit to degen gamble on. It's very bullish. And we saw this when Bitcoin forked. It was a disaster. It split the whole community. It was awful infighting with Bitcoin Cash happening. And still, your coins went up when it split. So the value of your BTC plus BCH was more than the value you had in BTC. It's because more coins is always better.
That's true.
It's just more things.
Yeah, because if you're thinking about it, for me, I remember when it was the Bitcoin Cash thing, then you thought, okay, maybe the price will kind of level out, but it wasn't. Everything just
super bullish. So now, this is why it's so fun, because we've already done this experiment before with Bitcoin. So now Ethereum will do it too, but Ethereum is much more cohesive. So the only thing we know is that it's super bullish.
Yeah.
Everything will go up. I almost guarantee it. Just go leverage long. If you go 10x leverage long right now, and if it
not financial advice.
if it doesn't work, send me a screenshot of your P&L, and I'll refund you. Up to $5.
Speaking about trades, we should open one. Like one day.
Oh yeah, we forgot to open one on this.
We don't have access to good financial products. Otherwise, we would do the Kevin trade, which is long spot, short December.
I tell you what, we'll leave it for this one, but we're on our next episode, which should be coming up on Thursday, which we'll announce the guests a bit closer to the time. Then we can definitely do some of these Polo ETH derivatives. I think. Do they have derivatives on Poloniex, or is it only on? I think on BitMEX they've launched them.
I don't know.
We'll have a look. Anyway, we'll get that live for the next one.
I know we're not spoiling the guest on Thursday, but it's the 4th most important guest we've ever had. Maybe third.
What do you guys think of CC pulling a marble play here?
Yeah, he's living in his own little world.
I think he can. I think he pulled it off better than Mark Zuckerberg, but they both failed miserably and looked like nuts. Where's his yacht? What happened?
He's probably trying not to flaunt it now after the AC thing. See what else we've got. Oh yeah, this was funny. The KuCoin FUD fund.
Yes.
Anti-FUD fund. Like it's hilarious because then there's all these rumors circulating that they're actually insolvent, and then they're launching an anti-FUD fund, which is great. I love.
Can we do that? How does that work? You just have a bounty on people who talk shit about you, so you pay random people to harass your detractors, right?
I guess, yeah. I mean,
this is the best strategy I've ever heard of. This is like fucking Stasi. Love it.
But it's like, so are you going to release how solvent you are to crush the FUD or not? it's just so good.
It's like monetized cancel culture.
Oh, here's another casualty. There's all these funds.
What is? Oh yeah, these guys.
I've never even heard of them before. But then it's 280 million
of other people's money.
In the red. It's crazy.
But there was yet another one that I read about a few days ago. Oh, hodlnot.com.
Oh yeah, I did see that. That was this week, a couple of days ago.
Yeah. They also lost all their customer money.
They halted withdrawals and everything, right? They just halted everything.
So they were not hodling. They were actually sending it to Kyle and Susu. into Anchor.
I haven't read into it yet, but they were sending it out.
I mean,
Yeah.
how else do you lose money? You just
Yeah.
put it into Anchor.
Here's Justin's son.
Yeah.
Always good. I love when he's talking about these safe and sustainable yields. We spoke about this the other day. He's saying is 125% is safe and sustainable. I mean, it is because he's backing it.
Yeah, but I think he's great because if you ask Anchor, you're like, how can you guys pay out, was it 20%?
Yeah.
How can you pay out 20% all the time? They're like, oh no, it's because like the tokenomics and the foundation, and then over time we'll adjust it to more a better level that is more we can support, blah, 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 this shit. As Justin's son, he's like, how do we pay 125%? It's because I pay for it.
Yeah.
I just send them money from my wallet every day. I don't understand the question. It's called marketing. Have you heard of this?
Yeah. I also love people on Twitter like tagging Vesbra every time they see something funny. Like,
yeah. we had a good one. The Sideshift account actually got a nice inverse bra retweet the other day actually, which I'll flash up here, which was quite good. All right,
KYC smile,
yeah, that was funny. What else?
Which one? This one?
Yeah, the KYC. I think we kind of wrapped up this one, and then someone's dad getting some funds. But then we had, but now we have all this tornado stuff, which is getting quite spicy.
Yeah. What is it? I was a bit confused because the last news I heard about Tornado.Cash was that they had integrated on-chain witch analysis as the first service, so they would reject flagged addresses or something. But now
they've been added to the OPAC list? OFAC.
Kobe
is
always
the oil.
Spicy.
Yeah. So now
I think it's like Office of Foreign Asset Control or something.
Yeah, and I think it's 80 plus Ethereum addresses added to the sanctioned list. Mm-hmm. So if you've interacted with Tornado.Cash and you're a US citizen or resident, it's not looking that good, is it?
I don't think it's. I think they're just saying. I thought they were putting a stop on it now.
That's what I don't get. I don't know if it's like retroactive.
But they froze the USDC.
Yeah.
So if you're using Tornado.Cash for USDC, I've never used Tornado.Cash. Then your money could have gotten stuck.
Well, I saw as well one of the kind of post-mortem tweets where they were saying, where's all this money going to go? And they said it's going to go into liquidity, but then it all gets mixed up anyway. And you're going to end up if you pull liquidity out of a Uniswap pool, right? You might end up just pulling out Tornado.Cash USDC and not actually know, because I'm pretty sure when you add liquidity, it just gets added. You're not pulling out the exact
on Tornado.Cash.
No, I'm talking about on Uniswap. You're not. Are you pulling out exactly the same tokens? I don't know.
No, I wouldn't think so.
So if that's the case, then you've got all these mixed up Tornado.Cash affiliated USDC tokens. I don't know how they're gonna realistically manage that. It's gonna be a bit of a mess.
No, I mean I didn't look into this one so much, but
have you read this one, Kobe?
Yeah, but I was wondering, with Tornado.Cash, it's open source. Doesn't this just mean that there's going to be 100 Tornado.Cashes now?
Well, I checked the website and it's down now, right? Because
but anybody can launch one, right?
Yeah, I think it was from Wasabi or Samurai Wallet. One of the team said to the founder of Tornado.Cash that they could host on their private GitLab. Mm-hmm. They mentioned, but
dangerous.
I don't know. Yeah, he's Ukrainian as well. That guy. He's I can't remember his name. The founder of Tornado. But yeah, when I read through as well, the government statement about it, and basically it's they're saying that this is not it's not something that they've done immediate, like just on a whim. It's like they had a pie chart showing how much funds through Tornado are going to sanctioned addresses or the proceeds of hacks, and it was almost, I think, like 40%. It was quite a lot. Yeah. So and I think that,
I mean, but it just means like Tornado.Cash has been has been, when people talk about mixing funds these days, they've always been talking about Tornado, right? So
Yeah.
I guess this just means there's going to be 0, or more likely there's going to be 100.
Yeah. There are a bunch already. I've seen. I'm trying to think. Was it Aztec? There are a bunch of solutions.
Oh, yeah.
That are just like going on the radar. It'd be very interesting to see if they've been more compliant. I don't know how if they've done that. I know nothing.
You basically don't want to be the biggest one.
Basically, yeah. Yeah.
You don't want to be there. You want to be number 4.
Yeah.
4 is a good number.
Yeah. I
I
think we'll wrap this. Oh yeah, go on. Let's finish this up with a.
I just found funny this kind of things that Greg does on Twitter, like Jim Cramer asking if Robinhood was not for sale and who exactly was going to buy them, and Greg posted, "Not me. It is free in the App Store. I just got it there." and Sam answered, "Fact that makes sense in retrospect." Those Greg tweets are amazing.
I love this whole relationship between Greg and Sam. It's
yeah.
Oh god,
So
and then,
good.
because then Sam invested in Robinhood and their volume they fired 25% of the staff for some number. Maybe it wasn't that much, but they had a huge thing because the numbers at Robinhood are down bad, and the crypto is the worst of it.
Wow. Yeah, I saw as well with what is it with Jax? What's his crypto company called?
Twitter Jack?
Yeah.
Square block.
Yeah. The crypto side anyway was just like tanking beyond belief. Yeah, it wasn't doing so well compared to his traditional finance side of his
It's
business.
because it's Web 5.
Yeah.
It's Web 2 plus Web 3, but on Lightning.
This is amazing. This one is still holding by the way
Oh,
down in
yeah.
hand, and safe on V2. And Greg posted, hopefully V3 will send it back.
Greg on fine form.
Yeah, so
Right,
spicy,
well,
Greg.
Let's wrap this one up on this note. But then we've got we'll keep you guys updated with what's coming. I think it's on Thursday. We've got a guest lined up that should be really good. Just waiting for final confirmation on that. But yeah, be sure to check out check us out on Twitter at shitcoin.com, all spelled out, and check out shitcoin.com as well. You can catch the newsletter on there. And we'll see you next time.
All right.
Bye, everyone.